If you want to hear my top 20 colorful lipstick recommendations, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène with another video, and I'm so pleased you are joining me. You may have seen yesterday's video on my top 20 nude lipsticks. Now we are talking more colorful options. And when I talk about lipsticks, I should have said lip products because these go anywhere from gloss to a full dry down lipstick, which is one that I'm wearing today. This one is Time from Urban Decay. And I am going to, yes, go through some wild colors, some not so much. I actually think this one's not too crazy. I think it's relatively tame, as long as you don't have, a wild eye color. I think eyeshadow color. I think it looks pretty good. I really like it. Anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments. So I have a total of 20 colorful lipsticks to show you, same as I did yesterday for more neutral options. Now, there might be one or two in here that you would say, well, no, those are more neutral. But it was because they were more edgy than what I showed yesterday that I thought they belonged in this video. Let's go through. I tried to kind of go through the color spectrum in somewhat of an orderly fashion, although the brands do shift back and forth. Hopefully that won't drive you crazy. And I'm going to use the back of my two hands to show you all of the swatches. So let's get right into it. The first two that I have are from Smashbox. Now this one could easily have gone into the nudes section, but I wanted to make a point of talking about mauve. Mauve is a really beautiful color, and this one is, spoiler alert, and it dries down quite a bit darker than it is shown in the component. And I love the applicator for these from Smashbox. It is a fantastic applicator. If you have trouble being precise with a liquid lip, this is great. And they do dry down completely. They become smudge-proof, budge-proof. They're really good if you don't feel confident when applying a liquid lip. So highly recommend these always on. And this is what it looks like. Really pretty. And so you see how it dries down quite differently from what it looks like just in the component. Then this one is a little edgier, and it is my favorite, and it is called, why did I check? It's called Girl Gang. And it matches my nail polish quite nicely. Now this one it's drying on me, but it still applies okay. You can tell it's been opened more often than the other ones. So here is my attempt at a swatch. It is quite a bit darker, but it's a beautiful, beautiful color. Next up, I have some more kind of winey colors. One is from Maybelline, and this is the Color Show in, what is this one? It's 310, but I don't know if there's a name. Doesn't look like it. So 310 from Maybelline Color Show, and looks like this. Very similar to Girl Gang in some ways. There we go, right there. Actually, not really. It has more of a wine color, burgundy-ish wine color. And then this other one is called Purgatory, and you'll see the purple in it. And it's almost like between a purple and a brown, and I love this one. It's beautiful. Very shimmery, but not, it goes quite nicely. You can wear it certainly during the day as well. Nothing too crazy. Well, you can wear anything you want during the day, but I still consider it work appropriate. And it is relatively sheer. I'm just trying to build it up here for you. Definitely a 2-coat application on this. And this is Purgatory here. I really like this one. Actually, well, obviously I like all of them that I'm showing you, but Purgatory definitely comes to mind when I'm thinking of liquid lip and I want a burgundy type color. We're going to keep going on with the Vice lipsticks for a while. I've got 2 more liquid lipsticks here. This one is called Conspiracy, and it looks very, very much in the same family as Purgatory. It's just more of a brown, but it looks really nice. I'm actually going to swatch these two back to back. And this next one is Studded. And Studded is more of a beigey brown, but oh, what a statement lip it gives you. It's beautiful, and it has a little bit of an olive undertone. I really like this a lot. This is Conspiracy, and this one is Studded. They're both beautiful. Well, I mean, I think you know at this point that I consider all of them beautiful. Now I have a lipstick that if I want to look vampy, this will be my jam, and it is the Blackmail color. And it is deep, but it's beautiful. Like it's beyond. If you go with just a nice neutral smoky eye, and then you go with this, even a gray smoky eye, it's like a deep, deep berry color. It's so nice. So nice. See what I mean? It's just beautiful, and yeah, probably two coats, but it does dry down really, really nicely. And just an honorable mention, if you want an effect like that, this is more brown, but if you want an effect like that with a sheer option, I really like this one called Liquid in the, what is it called? What's the finish on it? It doesn't say, oh, sheer finish. I really enjoy this one as an option as well, and so this is an honorable mention. We're getting into the blues and purples. This is the one that I am wearing today. It is my favorite of the blues, so this is the one that I decided to put on. It is very flattering with a neutral eye. I actually think I have a little bit too much brown on my eye today to do it justice. I almost put Conspiracy on because I thought it would go really well. But it is kind of a grayish blue, and it does require two coats, but it's every time I wear it and I have a pretty neutral face, I get compliments from Time. It's just beautiful, and I think I'm just going to add a little bit so that you get the full opacity on my hand. Although, I mean, I have it on, but still. Again, just so that you can see, it's really beautiful. And I've got a couple of other brands if you have preference for a different brand, because some people find these too drying. I don't have a problem with them, but I will show you a couple of other options. They are as follows. There is the Anastasia Nocturnal, and then this one, Legendary Iced Out. And this one is bam, it is very, very shiny. So let me just swatch both of those for you. Nocturnal's very, very deep. But again, if you want to wear an edgy color, the deeper you go with an edgy color, the less edgy it seems to be, because it's not as bright and in your face for people. I say that wearing a blue lipstick. I think you will agree with me that this royal blue from Smashbox is so nice. Time, Nocturnal, and Iced Out. When I wore this one, beautiful. It was just so beautiful with a very, very light eyeshadow on the eyelid and then this royal blue. Beautiful. Time for a few purples. I have Mad. It is a metallicized lipstick from Urban Decay. And if I show you a bullet, it's often available in liquid lip. And if I show you a liquid lip, it's often available in a bullet. And this one, I'm just going to show you these two. This one is very sheer. It's got micro sparkle in it. And it's purple, but it's purple almost toward the lilac. Not too crazy. Right there, but you can see the purple shifting to pink. I think it's quite flattering. And then this one is Pandemonium. I never remember the name, I'm not sure why. And it's deeper, but it's really nice as well. And it's a bit sheer, but it builds up. Two coats is perfect for this one. Come to think of it, it looks like Pandemonium, that Mad would look good on the center of the lip if you had Pandemonium underneath, but I really do like these two colors. And this is sheer enough that you can just put one swipe all around, and it's just a little bit purple, not too crazy. But this is the first set of the Colourful lipsticks I wanted to show you. Just a few more. Just 8 more to go. We've got a few more that are kind of on the purple side, and then we go into the reds. For the few more purples, I have this Goliath Grape and this Saint-Tropez from Anastasia, and they are sheer color, but because of the nature of the color, I thought it was a good thing to put them in the Colourful category as opposed to the nudes. And they're both glosses, obviously. It's really hard to show you a ton of color. They're both very flattering. Goliath Grape and Saint-Tropez. And Saint-Tropez I put into this category because it has a goldy peach iridescence in with the kind of purpley pink, and you can really see it in the tube. And so it has quite a bit of punch on the lip, even though on my hand it doesn't look like too much. But it's there. It's definitely there when you put it on. Next up, I have a couple of more oomph type colors from Bite Beauty. One of them is Nori, and it is quite a deep red, kind of a deep blood red. And this one does make me think a little bit of 1993, between a 1993 and a Blackmail from the Vice Liquid Lipstick collection. You can see how that would really bring out your lips. And then the next one is Tannin, inspired by wine, I am sure. And it's a little bit more on the red side, less brown in this one. It's very red. Now, I have some colors that they're kind of duplicate colors across brands, but I picked the one that I thought was going to be appropriate for this video. So I do have a number of other ones like this. This is Tannin. My last are absolute colors that I think of when I think of a red lip. This one is called Man Eater from Smashbox. I love the name, and I even love the application of it even more. And this is another always on lipstick. Same beautiful applicator from Smashbox. And I call it my Christmas lipstick. It feels absolutely perfect for Christmas. It's so nice. So nice. Hopefully you can see the depth of that color. Sometimes on camera it just doesn't show up the same way, but it's an orangey red, but with a metallic finish. It's beautiful. And it does dry down. And I have to mention the iconic Sephora 01 Red. It's a very comfortable lipstick, in my opinion, even though it dries down. And it's so red. But the thing is, it applies, it almost feels like really watery, but it doesn't do any kind of weird feathering. It dries down very quickly, and it has some staying power, but without being ridiculously drying. So when I want a red that is going to last most of the day, this is the one that I would go for. And the same goes for the next two. This one is an Yves Saint-Laurent, and it's the Tatouage Couture matte stain in number 1. Somehow reds like this are number 1. This one seems to be a little bit more orangey than the Sephora, and definitely more opaque. This one, when I tried this one, I was shocked at how much I loved it, and it has made me want more of the Tatouage formula. Look at the red on this. It's so powerful. I think you'll see more of the dry down when all 4 of them are on. And the final one is Givenchy in 400. And again, this one impressed me a great deal. Almost all of the lipsticks that are really good at staying on are very watery. From the higher end lines, the Vice liquid lipsticks are thicker, as are the Always On by Smashbox, but these last 3 that I'm showing you are very, very liquidy. So here is the Givenchy, and this is the YSL Tatouage. Now to show you all of them. All right, you will see the swatches on my hand. I have 21, but just remember that this liquid sheer one from Urban Decay was an extra. So these are my 20 except for that sheer lipstick from Urban Decay. Those would be my top 20 picks out of, I believe it is 165 lip products from glosses to always on type liquid lips. So I hope I gave you some decent options for colorful lips. So that's it. That's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have other recommendations, please leave them in the comments. I think all of us could benefit from hearing about them. And I do look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.